So away we go. So, how you been, buddy?
Been good, man. Like I said, outside of that that Monday situation, I've been good. I watched the stream,
Yeah.
PlayStation 5. I enjoyed that.
Yeah,
I was really
watched it
excited and then
afterwards.
really disappointed about the Miles Morales thing.
Why are you disappointed?
Because I was hoping for it to be a standalone game
It
instead
is.
of a DLC. No, it's a
No.
DLC.
No, it's a standalone game.
It's a
Insomniac
DLC.
literally came out and was like, "Nah, this is its own thing."
I'm pretty sure I saw the tweet that says it's a
I'm
DLC.
pretty sure Insomniac, the developers of the game, were like, "No, it's its own standalone game. It is not DLC."
Well, I will look it up.
Do that as we
Yeah.
debate what they said.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see.
This is Colony 6. It's like a fortress. Did
This
people
one.
really live
Okay,
here?
so from
So much has
Forbes
changed. It's only been a month.
says
We'll find Juju and then smash some metal. Wait, we can't just rush in.
We
in
could enter
Confusion,
through the
Spider-Man,
mine.
Miles Morales. It says it's a
Mine?
standalone game. Okay, so it is.
There's a massive
Yeah.
ether deposit.
I
under the
imagine
mine.
it's going to be very close to like. Did you ever play
The
Infamous
first
2?
settlers here built right on top of the mine. That's how we got our colony.
Did you ever play Last
The
Light?
mine is like a network of tunnels.
Okay,
much
I
more
imagine it's going to
complicated
be
than
like
Colony Street.
Last Light, using the
They
same
can't
map
figure
and all
it
that
all
stuff,
out in
but
the
having a
space of a
different
month.
character and different powers.
So
Okay.
she means it's the best route if we want
So
to
I
remain
imagine it'll be a way for them to
catching
like
on.
skip having an entirely new Spider-Man 2 where we have like Miles Morales
Through
needing
the
to be
drainage
trained,
outlet. It's just up ahead.
and it'll
Gotcha.
just we'll be able to just move on from that. So when they do make Spider-Man 2, which this is not, it's standalone, but it's like a halfway point. We'll have like a half and half game of Spider-Man and Miles Morales Spider-Man. And maybe a passing of the torch after that. Who knows? Maybe leading into Spider-Verse.
Be pretty cool.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Now I'm just like contemplating what outfits we're actually gonna get. Like, Miles got some banger outfits. He's got some real good outfits.
Yeah, that's true. So we got to see a little bit of the powers.
Yeah, he has his invisibility and he has his electricity. Which,
Man, I want the shoulder thing to be a thing.
just as
Shoulder
a
touch.
hey, just so they can
Hey.
say they did it.
So
I'd
they can
love
say
that.
they did it exactly.
I would love that so much.
Look at this. I had 1,224 minutes watched last month. Total of 20.4 hours.
Going over your
Gained one new
stats.
subscriber and 131 views last month on YouTube.
Oh man.
Not bad at all. 52 likes, 54 posts, 52 comments, and I even got a share. Hey.
The Pinnacle. I don't get no likes or comments. No one cares about my stuff.
Where are we right now? We're traveling.
We're traveling to
Colony 6, right?
the underground part of Colony 6 because we're trying to
Okay.
get Juju back.
Alright. I was like, the area looks familiar, but to be completely honest, it looks so much better that.
I know, right? It's like the graphical increase has made it so I don't remember what I'm looking at. And you know what?
Exactly.
It's impacting my gameplay too. I'm having trouble pulling off maneuvers that I generally would be able to when the game was lower graphic fidelity because I'm like, I can see, like right now I'm on the side of the enemy and it's difficult for me to tell I'm on the side, and if this whole little flashing thing wasn't there, I would never know. And I don't know why that is. Like, it might be because the grass is so much higher, I can't see the actual enemy anymore. I'm like, dang it. There was not this much grass. This was a blank field at one point. I know that for a fact. Like, I couldn't see a thing. Like, the distance where it's all flat, that's how it was up close.
Is there an item on the other end of that?
I think it's for a quest,
Yeah.
which I don't have. Which I think I did all the people's quests before we started this. Or I did a lot of them.
Okay.
I did the ones that would
I-
count.
I just remembered the first time we played through this, ran down that way.
Yeah.
Last of Us Part 2 comes out.
Oh, does it? Still not getting it.
Yeah. No, you're not, but I will be getting it.
Yeah, and I'm getting Ghost of
To
Tsushima.
experience it. I will get that game as well. Wait, when does that one release?
It releases like the month after.
Okay, yeah. Wait, is it gonna be compatible with PlayStation 5? Are they gonna do?
We still don't know what the compatibility list is, which is the one bad part about the whole thing. It's like, we're working on making it so as many games as possible are compatible. Sounds weaker than Microsoft's like, yo man, I think in total 5 games aren't compatible. Like, everything's compatible on my Xbox Series X.
Yeah.
Also, let's talk about that console. How do you feel about it? I think it looks ugly. I think,
looking, honestly, but
like,
I mean,
I'm mad because it's like, the one that is the one I'd want to get, which is the physical one, is uglier than the other one. By a country mile. Because it's got that weird jutting part.
Yeah. I don't know what they had going on there, but I mean,
Obviously.
probably for them, they were thinking more so like, hey, it's about how it runs. Not concerned about the look as of right now. We're more concerned with, like, what it can do.
I mean, if they weren't concerned with the look, they'd make it bigger so I wouldn't have to hear this. It's gonna be so loud. It's gonna be so loud. And that's all I can think about. I'm like, this is gonna be the loudest console I've ever had in my life. It looks like it's aerodynamically just gonna sound like a fan.
But, I mean, I don't know. It happens. It happens.
Also, I don't know how I'm gonna fit it anywhere.
Okay.
Like,
That's what I'm saying.
It's
Like, if I were to
huge.
get the Xbox, I don't know where I would ever put it.
no, not that. The PlayStation.
I mean, yeah, the PlayStation is bigger, but the Xbox is also that big cube, man. Like,
I'll find a place for the cube. I'll put it on its side. What am I doing
I'll
with
put
this?
it on its side.
This one, I'm confused at.
Tower. Yeah, the PlayStation 5 is a tower at this point. It's not even like a.
Yes, no.
Compared to the rest of them, like, this is a definite, like, huge change.
It's huge in comparison.
I'm gonna actually have to keep it, like, on the side of my desk instead of, like, because currently my PlayStation literally sits underneath my TV because my TV is kind of raised.
Mine's behind mine.
But I'm gonna have to actually put mine on the side of my TV where nothing currently is. That's gonna be the only place it can go.
I don't. Obviously,
I kind of liked the design for it. I
think
didn't realize how large it was until people started doing the comparisons for it, and then I was like, "Holy cow!"
it's
like, that's
14
insane.
inches tall.
Yeah,
The thing is
that's
huge.
insane.
Over a foot tall. I'm like, that's ridiculous. It's bigger than the
It's funny
PS3
because-
Fat.
Exactly. You know, it was super funny because a lot of people like were already memeing how the PlayStation sounded like a fucking jet engine. I can't imagine what it's gonna sound like now.
2 jet engines, one for each side.
2 jet engines.
Gosh, don't know what to do. Literally just buying stuff because
You just that loaded, huh?
not really, but I mean, I want my
Got
outfits.
a little something going on there.
I want my outfits. That's all there is
What
to
my
it.
outfits.
Alright, so I got all the ability things, I got all that. Good for now. So, alright, I never need to talk to that merchant ever again.
Cause you bought everything, huh?
Everything. That's all it's been.
Guys, kill the noise.
A mech.
Wow, that green moss looks
I
really
can't
green
believe
now.
they've taken the mine too.
So weird.
That means the defense force and residents are. Oh no, Juju!
Keep it together, Sharla. Don't start panicking now.
Rhine!
I want to know what the thought process was of like, oh man, maybe they can make it. It's like you had to leave your whole home and are leaving in a cave. What chance did they have?
We're gonna find him. That's why we're here. You can count on us.
Yeah, yes, it'll be fine. Rhine, Shulk, thank you.
Like you generally don't evacuate only the women and the children and the old people unless you're like, oh yeah, we're all gonna die otherwise.
Exactly.
Like, that's the thought process I have for that. Okay, let's see.
they say evacuate the women and children, you know that there's a very slim chance everyone makes it out otherwise.
Oh yeah, of course. Okay, so this is a new area for collectibles. Yay! So, like, I like the games they showed. Wasn't mad about that.
I was actually thrown off by that Resident Evil game.
Really?
So
Oh, you don't
they
really keep up
report
with
for
Resident
that
Evil.
title.
So,
I don't.
okay, that trailer was like not shocking in the least of seeing it being shown and revealed. And I was, the name had already leaked, and I mean I was okay with the name because I mean it's 8 in Village, and I was like, yeah, they did it. So, yay. More first-person games, so we'll see how that goes. It kind of lines up with the fact that we're supposed to get a trilogy of them being in first person, so one more after this. But like, I mean, yeah, I'm happy for it. I think it's crazy and out there. We got werewolves and witches.
Yeah, I saw that.
Zombies are gone. What's a zombie anymore?
Come a long way.
Yep. I imagine we'll see some really trippy stuff in this one. Like, it's gonna be weird.
Looking forward to it. Wasn't expecting it because like I said, like you said, I don't really keep up with it, so I don't know what's happened. It's the early Resident Evil games.
Which one's the last one you played?
Resident Evil 5.
Okay, so you played the racist one.
Yeah.
Okay, that was. And as much as I say the racist one, I still want Sheva to come back. But
See
like,
why I stopped at 5 though.
I mean,
At
yeah,
5, I was like, I can't do it.
you went a little too far, Capcom. Just a little bit. But yeah, this is 8. So Umbrella is good now.
Okay. Not bad anymore.
No. That Umbrella's stopped, and now we're on a new Umbrella that's basically ran by, like, Chris.
Chris looked like the bad guy in this trailer. What was up with that?
We don't know.
Interpret. Okay.
No, you didn't. That was definitely him multi-shooting a person on the floor.
Yeah.
While your main character's like, please don't do this. Being fully ignored.
Okay, as long as I wasn't tripping, because I was like, I mean, I know I haven't kept up with the series, so maybe I'm missing something, but
No.
we're all on the same page here.
Chris saves your life in the 7th game, and we're not sure what's going on in this one, which is why I'm just like, okay, this might be just like you're freaking out, and it's not really happening.
An ether rifle. Gado!
Because there was no reason to shoot someone that many times. He wasted that whole clip.
You saw that?
Yes, that whole one. Like, oh, okay. What else was shown? There's some really cool games. I wasn't surprised by Demon's Souls. I was like, okay.
I didn't even know what that was. I had to actually look into that.
You didn't know what Demon's Souls was?
Oh, I had no clue what Demon's Souls was.
It's
When I found out that it was the prequel
to Dark Souls, basically?
I was like, I'm definitely getting the game.
I'm so surprised you had no idea. That game was cool.
I had no idea. So I'm definitely getting that one.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. It looks good.
It does. It really does.
My friends, when they first saw it, they're like,
one?
this is God of War, isn't it? It's like, no.
No.
It kind of looks like it, but no.
I got a word. What's the other one that I thought was pretty interesting? It's the one with the little girl, the bridge. It's bridge something.
The bridge?
Yeah, she's like a bridge of souls, bridging of souls or something like that. Little girl, she's got like little nature creatures that she's guiding.
Okay. Yeah. I saw that one.
I'm interested in that one. That one looks pretty fun.
That looks adorable and also dark.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Looks pretty fun. And
Right.
then
Why are you here?
what's the other one?
So,
Aretha or something like
is
that?
it
Or
getting
it's got an A. Hold on.
We go and
We
check
have much
these
to
things
discuss.
out.
Yeah.
You'd better come with me.
Sir,
Mojo comprised a pretty solid list. Watched
So,
their video on it
Juju
to
has
see
been
what
taken by
they
the
had made their top
bronze-faced one.
picks
sir,
for
what
the
about
games
Gaddo?
coming out.
We can just start from the beginning of it and just
Yeah.
talk about it. Okay, so let's talk about the one that was the dumbest. Grand Theft
What do you
Auto
mean,
5.
Now coming
Yes, sir.
back.
Coming back
Come on,
after being
guys.
ported to the PS4 when it started on the PS3.
Gatto
Yeah.
and I planned a
I'm like,
surprise attack
oh,
to
come
set
on.
everyone free.
And I,
Should've-
it's
they
so
really should've just
stupid
given us something completely different.
because
I understand that it's been
It's
on
popular.
every system
But we failed.
station
Miserably.
came out, but like still.
I mean, it's more like, and I guess it worked because it worked. People were like, I can't wait to get Grand Theft Auto 6. And I was like, when did they show Grand Theft Auto 6? It was 5. I'm like, no, they showed 6. I was like, no, that was 5. And it wasn't even for that year. It's next year. I'm like, what are you doing?
Exactly.
So in a
What are you
way,
doing?
I don't know if I helped or hurt sales. But
He is alive. I
then
can
they
feel
showed
it.
Miles,
We may not be joined by blood.
and I was super happy about that.
I was super
know
happy
if you
about
were dead.
Miles. Like, I thought you were watching it, which is why I messaged you when I saw it. I was like,
No,
bro,
I was on the farm.
I wish I had known. Wouldn't have
It's
ruined it
fine.
for you.
It's fine. I was happy either way.
Sorry.
I think my only disappointment is the outfit not
They
being
don't
his
kill Holmes right
movie
away.
outfit. It's the
Movie
comic
outfit.
outfit.
Bronze-faced one
Yeah.
took him. We
Which-
should let him
Of
die.
course, we expect that
You
the
sure?
movie outfit will be available. So.
Oh yeah, but I also didn't expect the
That
comic
blade
outfit
was
to
once
be used.
Dunban's.
Like,
I'm not
I expected them to
sure
make their
why you
own
have
like
it.
they did with Spider-Man. So
But
I'm
we're
wondering
going
if
to
like
take
that
full
scene where it
power.
looks like he's being
You
blown
can
away,
count on
that's
me.
the equivalent of us getting a new Spider-Man
We're
outfit.
heading for the central pit. It's
Like,
where they
if
take
that's the
all
last
those
scene, it's like,
kidnapped.
here's your outfit you'll be getting.
If Juju's alive,
I'll be like, okay,
that's
cool.
where he'll be.
But the moment they push that DLC that's like, you can play the comic book outfits, I'll be like, okay. Like, Spider-Verse has some great outfits that I would like them to actually... If we can get Spider-Man Noir's outfit from that one with the little hat and all, I'd be like, okay, great, let's go.
Okay, great. Let's go.
My favorite design of it. So yeah, looking forward to that.
No.
I understand everyone's confusion. They really didn't specify, and even Sony was like, "It's not a standalone game," and I was like, "Okay," and I was like, "No, it is." I'm wondering if like they will release it alongside the Spider-Man game, because I remember like at one of their little conferences that they had, they did show the first game they showed that could do the whole little SSD and it was really fast was like Spider-Man at like one of their little investor meetings or whatever. So Spider-Man obviously works on it and is probably a version of it out there. So I'm wondering if that's what's going to happen. Who knows?
Be interesting to see either way.
Yeah. Let's see. After that was Gran Turismo 7, so we can skip that because I don't care.
Actually
Oh.
interested in that one because I've never given Gran Turismo a try.
Well,
I
why
figured
start now?
since it's a new gen,
No.
why not give it a try on the new gen.
I'm good. You
Just
played.
me personally.
You played one Gran Turismo. You played them all. It's fine.
Is that how you feel?
It's how I feel
I wonder
now.
if that's how
Yes.
people feel when they play Forza. Forza
Yeah?
is on
It's-
Xbox, right?
Yeah, and it's how I feel about Mario Party. You could skip probably 2 or 3 of them and just pick up later, and you'll be fine.
Still be in the same. It'll be
Like-
fine.
Your enhancements don't happen per version. This might be a good version to jump into, but it's like,
What can it mean?
then Ratchet and Clank happened, and I was super happy.
I'm actually looking forward to that as well.
That was so cool. I was so happy.
After I saw the gameplay, I was like, yeah, that looks like something I could get into.
Yeah, literally loading in new levels in a second, and you just jump into it is actually really impressive.
Yeah.
And I bet you it's the only game that's gonna do that.
Right now, anyway.
I just don't. Yeah, probably for the next few years. I don't see anyone outside of Sony using that tech to do that kind of stuff. Like, what would be the point? What would be the reason besides it being like game specific? Indie devs will probably use it, and Sony will use it, but I can't see like big old third party people using it.
That's not it.
Todd probably won't have a reason to use it.
It's just that.
Out with it.
Not you.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Maybe
Stuff
we
like that,
shouldn't
I
just
don't see
rush
it
in
using
head
it.
first.
Their stuff, sure.
What?
They'll want to push that stuff because it's so important for it.
I think we should observe them and plan our attack.
But yeah, I
afterwards.
like Ratchet and Clank. I'm interested to see where we're going, especially since there's another Lombax, and that's weird.
I have observed their
Yeah.
movements. I've planned this attack for
Well,
a
then
month.
what's next?
I know
After
full
that
well
was
to
the
attack
Project
my brothers and
Athea,
sisters.
which is what you were talking about.
It's just.
That one right there.
We're going. Fall in
So
with
like,
Interested in that one.
yeah, got.
What's got into you?
It seems it's like it's exclusive to PS5, and it's a Square game.
Again.
So
Don't tell me another.
I kind of wonder if it's that thing they tried to show the Luminous engine for, like that whole like fancy thing. It was super long ago, and it had all these wizards and all that stuff, and it looked really
Was it like
fancy and
before?
nice. I wonder if this is what it built up into.
What I wanted to look into as well.
What?
I think
Hmm.
you just said I wanted to
Beneath
see
the
if that
river.
was the same game that they just built
You know
into.
what? That sword
didn't
lets
see-
you
I,
see the future.
Looked it up. I
All
couldn't
that
find
power,
anything on it
and
at
you
the
still
time.
keep getting it wrong. Better to use my brain than my fists.
Wait, which game? That one?
I may rush in head first.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
at least
so,
my head's
like-
useful for something.
I think it was
Okay, I get the idea.
literally called Project
I ain't done
Luminous.
yet.
Maybe.
You're useless on your own, Shult. That's why we're here. Ryan,
That Stray game looked interesting to me.
You tell us. We bear the burden
Eh,
together
Wait,
as a
you
team.
play that like
With the cat.
yeah, the cat and the robots. I was like, okay, that's interesting. I can see that being
We'll change the future.
interesting.
Seems like a
Together.
pretty chill game.
Got it?
I'm
I want to
actually
find out
liking
why
that.
there's no people, but there apparently are still like cats,
What was that? Say it
and
like
why
you
this
mean
cat
it.
has a backpack.
I got it, all right. Next time I'll tell you.
Oh yeah, but that's also 2021. I think that was my biggest problem with this conference. It was like,
I know we
here's
can
some
do it
cool
again.
games. They're not
I
coming out
believe
till
in you.
next
Not
year,
coming out till next year.
or you know,
Then again, when you think about it,
We'll
I mean,
change what happens.
PlayStation is not going to come out till
Anyway, I
end
didn't
of this
succeed
year,
from
pretty
the
much
other side.
anyway.
okay,
There's still hope.
but don't tell me.
But don't tell me.
Like-
Just say coming soon.
Yeah, or say coming launch window. 2021 is
Well,
really
at least
long.
we're getting Spider-Man when it releases, right?
Oh yeah, and that is the game I'll be getting.
Exactly. So
Like, that was no
at
doubt.
least we're getting that one off rip.
Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna have a special bundle with that?
A what?
Bundle, like a PlayStation bundle. With
I don't know. I saw
Okay.
people making their own bundles, and I was like,
that's what I
now-
saw, and I was like,
and now I don't
mean,
want the one we're getting.
exactly.
I saw the
this
Miles
Spider-Man
Morales-
bundle, and I was like,
I saw the
want
Miles
it,
Morales one. I
but
was
it's
like,
not
forget
legit.
this. Yeah, I was like, forget this. I don't want anything else now. I love the red. I love the electricity going through the yellow. I don't want anything else. The console
Exactly.
sucks, and it hasn't even come out yet. My
That's how I
choices
know,
are
that's why I was
awful.
like, why I decided to bring it up. Like, do you think we're gonna get a bundle? That would be, it'd be
God,
kind of
no.
cool.
I doubt it.
Let's not lose our heads.
I don't think so until like Black Friday.
Gotcha.
And if it comes out before Black Friday. Now I know there's a boss in here. Where are you? There you go. Dark Kissling. With your stupid buddies all over here.
Your
Okay.
stupid buddies all over here.
Which will try and kill me. See? There! Alright, everybody. We got this. Take out the small ones.
Handle them through the tunnel and fight them one at a time anyway.
Oh, they can fly, so they can just fly where they want. But they're all going to be drugged in by Ryan, so I don't really care at the moment. Just to make sure they don't attack me. Lower my aggression. Or... Well, this is good, because Charlotte fights flying enemies pretty well. That one. But, Yeah, after that was, what was it? Returnal was the next game?
I believe so. That's the one where she's stuck in that death loop, right?
Yep, yep.
No, it looked interesting for like a split second. Then lost interest pretty quickly.
Yeah. I guess I need to see more, you know? Like, everything seems like kind of short and didn't really go into like what was going on in it.
Yeah.
So, and I am a person who, I don't need flashy trailers, I need gameplay. I need to know what I'm actually going to look at. But, next was Sackboy, A Big Adventure. And I was like, I don't care.
I never got a chance to get into boy games.
It's cool, but this one doesn't seem like it's
it was a
create
cool
your
party
levels.
game, I guess. I played it with, I never personally bought it, but I played it with, friends before.
Yeah.
Played it together, so cool little party game.
It just kind of reminds me at this point of Super Mario 3D World and how it's set up. And I'm like, okay, that's a fun game, but unless you're going to show me that I can play with other people, it's not really useful to me. So, like,
What was after that?
Destruction All-Stars. It's the
That's
one...
the one where they were, like, racing and fighting, right?
Yeah, it was a car, like a it's like roller derby, but cars, I guess.
Yeah.
Which, it looked a lot like Rocket League. You know? But with combat.
How about that one? Were they making? They weren't making goals though. They were literally just destroying each other's car, right?
Yeah, but it was more the fact that there was all this they had a lot of the orange and blue lines and all that stuff, and it seems like it's very team oriented. Yeah. Other than that, no, not Rocket League in the sense of okay, making goals. It does seem like it's a versus.
Yeah. Not too sure I'm actually interested in that one personally.
No.
It seemed like my style of game.
No, I suck at Rocket League, and I was just like, nope, can't do
I
it.
even played Rocket League.
It's okay. It's a good game if you can actually play it.
Was told it was a really good game. Just never gave it a shot.
Let's see. The Kenna Bridge of the Spirits is what you were talking about earlier.
And
that
I'm
looked
looking
cool.
forward to that one.
Is that game where they showed those freaking racist caricatures of black people?
No idea. I don't think so though.
There was one game one game where they just showed straight up like natives looking like they were in blackface, and I was like, oh, that's old. This is not the right time. No time would be the right time, but like.
I don't remember if that was. I think that was that game, but I'm not sure actually because.
Me either.
In the...
But you remember what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Like for a split second, it just showed it. Where am I going? Green. Follow the green. Then they showed that game Goodbye Volcano High, and I swear I almost said Goodbye Furry High, because that's all it was to me. A bunch of furries, scalies, whatever you want to call it. Who cares? Regardless. I'm not at all.
Dramatic school drama. I'm past that life.
Yeah, I lived that life.
Exactly,
Why would I want to go back? What are you talking about? Who's trying to go back to that life? So yeah, not for me. I'm sure that's for somebody, and I'm sure they showed that off because, you know, audience, someone out there is gonna want to get it. But not me. It's not for me. Fall down. Great. We focus on one. I need... Kill that one. Just kill one of them. I don't care anymore. There we go. Alright, now, next one. Oh, bye, Charlotte. Oh, it's chasing her. Gosh. Uh-oh.
It's a vision.
It's a big old vision of death. Oh, dang it. Get up. Oh, she's gone. Help, it's only me. Ryan, where are you? I need help. Break. Toppled. Dazed. Behind you. I didn't get behind. Dang it. Going. But like, yeah, not for me. Oddworld, Soulstorm. That looked interesting.
Which one was that?
That's the one with the dude who's got his mouth shut.
Oh yeah.
Looked like I don't know if you ever played it, like Lemmings.
I don't think I've ever played it.
Okay, so
I did see that trailer. It looked interesting.
yeah, a lot
A
of
little
death.
creepy.
Oh yeah,
At the same
yeah,
time.
a lot of death happening.
Yeah, but definitely interesting.
Yeah.